Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning, viewers. In this series of section, we will be discussing about the Jupiter transit for the year 2020-21. This incident is going to take place in the month of November on 20th as per this Tirukanida Panchanga. This will last for almost 1 year till 2021. So, for every zodiac sign, I will be giving a brief about the impact of Jupiter transit. So, you listen to them all videos. If you like these videos, give a like and also share with your friends. If you are not subscribed this channel yet, and keep it subscribed so that you will get my updates instantly. Now we will see the chart on the day the Jupiter transit is taking place. Now you could see the chart on the day where the Jupiter transit takes place. You can see the Jupiter moves from Sagittarius to Capricorn. So far for the last 1 year it was ruling in its own house, Sagittarius. Now it goes to Capricorn where Jupiter gets debilitated. But here in this particular year it is not debilitated. In fact it is actually like a ruler there. The reason being, in Capricorn Saturn seems to be there and Saturn seems to be a ruler there, and when a particular zodiac sign, if the ruler of that particular zodiac sign is available, then there won't be any planet get debilitated. So here we can consider Jupiter itself as a ruler over at Capricorn. So the power is not debilitated, it is still having a ruler power. So during this transit period you can see along with Jupiter you could see Moon is there on that particular day, and Saturn is the ruler over Capricorn, and in Pisces you can see Mars is there, and you could see after the transit of Rahu Ketu, the Rahu is sitting at the Taurus, and on the 7th house of Taurus you could see Ketu sits along with Sun there. Scorpio, both Ketu as well as Sun will be sitting there, and if you could see in Libra, Venus is a ruler there. Venus sits along with the Mercury. So this is the planetary portion during the Jupiter transit on the November 20th. Now we will see for each and every zodiac sign the impact, the positive and the negative impacts of each and every zodiac sign in length. So we can also say what percentage the people belong to that particular zodiac sign will get out of this transit. So you watch them carefully and till the end, so that you will come to know the reasons why I put this particular zodiac sign having this positive or negative effects. So don't skip in between, then you won't be able to understand fully. So let us move ahead watching each and every video. Virgo, the 6th ascendant or zodiac sign. For Virgo, the Jupiter transit is not so positive. They will find a mixed economy because Jupiter moves from 4th house to the 5th house. The position of Jupiter seems to be better, but at the same time in the 5th house there is Saturn already ruling. So there are multiple choices that they may find good times as well as bad times. For them, the 3rd and the 8th house lord seems to be retrograded in the initial part at the 7th house. So during the initial period, that is for the next 3 months after the Jupiter transit, they may not find good and positive sign in the business. Also for those who are looking for marriage alliance, they may not get a suitable partners during this time. So it may take till April, and after April there are chances they get a good alliance, and some people who are not married, there are chances to get married. Also for the business, it is the right time after April 2021. They may get a good projects and they can succeed better. Rahu seems to be in the 9th house and Ketu seems to be in the 3rd house. So Ketu's place seems to be better when compared to Rahu. So they may find frequent illness in their father's health, and they may not get aligned with the father's family also. There will be frequent disturbances with them. So there may be a controversy between the communication between the father and the son. So they should be very careful while discussing with the family, with the parents, especially with the father and the father's side. So for those who want to do business or who want to sell out their fixed assets and try to find good revenue, it may not be much possible because they may find some losses in their revenue. Now when you see as Jupiter starts aspecting the ninth house, so the ill effects may get reduced, but at the same time they should be very careful in the communications. Also Jupiter starts aspecting the 11th house, there are chances they get some good benefits, but at the same time when Saturn also parallelly starts aspecting the 11th house, it becomes a mixed economy. They may find some losses, at the same time for some days they may find some good profits also. Jupiter aspects the ascendant directly or the sun, so the illness may get reduced. Those who are in the zodiac sign Virgo having prolonged diseases, there are chances that the disease may get reduced and the impact will get reduced, so they may slowly recover from their illness. When we see the education of the children, again for the people who are doing undergraduate educations, they may find it difficulty in doing their courses in this particular period. For the next 1 year, they may not be so easy to complete their school education. So for some people, they may find it very difficult in understanding the things. It will be very challenging for those students. For those who are doing graduates and postgraduates, the chances are even better when compared to the people who are undergraduates. So for those who are doing graduates and postgraduates, they may study well and they get into good colleges and score a better mark. When we see the Saturn starts aspecting the 7th house, as I told, there are some disturbances in the relationship between the husband and the wife. They should be very careful when with the family. So they should not prolonging the arguments. They should try to leave it aside and try to be in a more adjustable way. Otherwise, the problems may end up in even to the level of going to the divorce. So they should be very careful in doing keeping the understanding in a very smooth way. As I said, the Saturn aspects 11th house. There will be sometimes there may be losses in the profit also. So the Saturn also aspects the 2nd house. So as I said, there will be some disturbances in the family, in the house where there will be some arguments, and due to which they may end up in the mental stress and all. So in all, for Virgo, it is a mixed economy. We can't say it is a 100% positive results. We could expect some 75 to 80% positive results. But one thing we should remember, this is just an indication of the probability of getting good results as well as bad results. It will work up to 15 to 20% maximum. The individual horoscope where the Mahadasa and Andadasa is running, based on that planetary position in the chart, the probability of getting good results depends on that. Supposing if a person is having a good chart, good planets running, having Mahadasa and Andadasa running, this transit position will also give them a good results. At the same time, if the person is not having a proper Mahadasa or Andadasa running in their own chart, they won't get the result as clearly as I said in the transit positions. So this is one thing which you should keep in mind.